Ethereum's largest DeFi platform, MakerDAO, their stablecoin DAI is going to Depeg, give or take, in about 3 years. That's what we're talking about today. It's big news. If you guys are interested, hit like, hit subscribe, check out the CT Club down below. We're giving our trade alerts, portfolio updates, how we are managing this bear market, which coins we are investing in now to see them perform well in the years to come. So MakerDAO is, like I said, the largest DeFi platform. They have the most total value locked in their smart contracts. DAI is their stablecoin. It's been around for a long time. It's the longest lasting algorithmic decentralized stablecoin. I'm using air quotes now because although it didn't start out this way, what it has now become is the majority of DAI's collateral is in the form of USDC, a centralized stablecoin run by the company Circle. Now, what happened with Tornado Cash in August, Circle was very quick, like lightning fast, in freezing wallets associated with Tornado Cash after they'd been sanctioned by OFAC, the U.S. Treasury Department. And what that represented was a risk for DAI because the majority of their stablecoin collateral, what's backing their stablecoin, is a centralized stablecoin run by Circle. And if, heaven forbid, there is another situation where Circle is really lightning quick to freeze wallets again, and those wallets are involved with DAI more directly, that could very easily affect DAI's ability to remain stable and liquid. So MakerDAO very appropriately calls this regulatory risk, and that's exactly how I see it as well. There's a lot of people who are cheering on regulations because, quite frankly, the only thing, anyone who's cheering on regulations is doing so because they want to see profit. What they're going to get instead are much higher barriers of entry, denial of entry altogether. And they're basically going to turn a lot of these centralized bottlenecks of cryptocurrencies into more of the same club of the elites that you're not in. So what are you cheering on for? A little bit of profit? Congratulations. MakerDAO sees this as regulatory risk. And so what they're going to do is they were pretty fast to react of what had happened with Tornado Cash. And you're seeing projects react to this Tornado Cash thing kind of differently. Some are showing exactly how regulatory compliant they can be. And some are like MakerDAO that are calling it what it is, that is regulatory risk to the survival of crypto as we know it. So what they're doing is the co-founder of MakerDAO has initiated this proposal to phase out what they call real-world assets, or these stable coins, or like US denominated assets from their collateral, and increasing their holdings in Ethereum in decentralized assets instead, which is how it was originally made up of. As it's grown, they've adopted USDC. So what does that mean for DAI? In 3 years, more than likely, it's going to Depeg. It is going to be a free floating asset. It's not going to be pegged to the value of the dollar. What does that mean for the whole platform of MakerDAO? That is yet to be seen. And the members of MakerDAO, their governance community, and just their users in general, are kind of divided at this point as well. They're not really sure how to move forward. But I tell you this right now, if MakerDAO continues on this path of pursuing decentralization for the cause of, continuing to have freedom and development of cryptocurrencies, they are going to pave the way on how a cryptocurrency project can survive in the long term, despite any kind of regulations that these plebs, I'm sorry, that's what you are if you're cheering on regulations. You're begging for permission when you're investing in decentralized systems that don't need permission. That was the whole reason why they were created. That's the whole reason why they were created and how they were able to be created, is because they're decentralized. They didn't have to ask for permission. That's it for today's episode. So we're going to keep an eye on MakerDAO and DAI. And, change is good. It's going to be volatile. We'll see if it stays the top dog in the Ethereum DeFi space. But really interesting things to see develop in crypto. I'm excited to see it. My name's Heidi. This is Crypto Tips. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you later.